Good morning to all. Today I am going to take a video about the class 7 natural fiber about silk fiber as a part 1. Today in this I am going to explain about the natural fiber. What is natural fiber? Before we studied in last year 6th class also about the natural fiber is comes from natural things which are plants and animals. We already studied in 6th about cotton fiber and jute fibers. Now this year we are going to understand about silk, which are comes from insects, and the wool from sheep or goat or camel. So these animals they also producing. In as an introduction I am going to explain how these animal fibers, that is natural fibers, are useful. It is particular, shining and long lasting and smooth. The silk fiber is very smooth. We are going to any marriage or functions, we are wearing that silk sarees or silk dhotis, silk shirts. Why? It is shining. Its attire appearance is very good. For that purpose mostly we are using that silk fiber. So I have a mind map how it is produced. This silk, how it is produced, mostly it comes from that adult silk moth, that is the bigger insect which lays hundreds of eggs. That eggs gives larva. From larva it metamorphoses after it becoming as a cocoon. That cocoon become as a very thin fiber, and that fibers are combinedly changed to yarn, yarn to fabric, and then fiber, next fabric, and then it's becoming as a good dress. So this like it is moves on. So first point is about moth to egg. So an adult big moth which feeds on mulberry or teak or any oak leaves, they are laying hundreds of eggs on leaves or the twigs of that same tree. It hatched in sunlight. Sunlight heat is enough for hatching that eggs, and it's becoming as a small larva. So egg to larva. In that topic what's happened, these hundreds of eggs hatched and released to hundreds of larvae. Most of them may be taken by birds, but some are growing on the tree itself, on that leaf, and eating lot of leaves more than their body weight, daily for 4 or 5 times greater than its body weight they are eating that leaves. So that larva becoming as a cocoon. So this larva, how it is changed to cocoon, many metamorphoses are happening in that stage. So 4-5 times it's releasing their body skin, and every time it is growing. Last it is making a cocoon. What is cocoon? It is like a small bag. This larva, after eating lot of leaves and taken much energy, its proteins making a shell like condition, spinning and making as a cage like structure. That cage structure or ball like structure only we are calling as cocoon. Next, that cocoon is taken from trees collected by farmers, and then they are stifling it. What is stifling? It's nothing but boiling that. When we are boiling that cocoon, it becoming soft, and that fibers become loosened from that cocoon, easy to take away that fiber. So cocoon to yarn. So this topic we are taking that boiled cocoons fibers 4 or 5 at a time. From 4 5 cocoon shells we are taking that single fiber and make spinning, twisting and making it a strong yarn. So we are getting yarn. This yarn is reel on spindle on a small spindle reels, and that structure is nothing but a small tube which this yarn is wound as a big structure, and then that yarn is fitted on looms. Before that we are giving coloring and bleaching. That yarn may be rough, so we are cleaning that and make that to bleach, and next coloring we are applying many colorful attractive colors upon that yarn, and then we are applying that yarn to our looms. What is loom? That is a machine which makes that waft thread and warp threads lengthwise and breadthwise and make them as joining together. That machine is called as loom. There are two types of looms. One is power loom, it is operated by electricity and motors, and then hand loom, it is by human being, manual work. By that we are getting the fabric. So we got that silk fabric, it is nothing but a silk cloth. That silk clothes can be changed directly as sarees. Weaving time itself we can make sarees. Next we can make a weaving time itself dhoti, but some silk dresses we should stitch. For that, this silk fabric is again cut into according to our size and wish and design. We are making silk shirts, any different types of attire, dresses, caps, everything. So these silk clothes are long lasting, shining, good color and smooth. These are the steps involved in our silk fiber to silk sarees or dresses. Thank you.